Hi dolls, welcome back, and if you're new, hello, my name is Jessie, and today we're going to react to Season 4, Episode 3 of Stranger Things, Chapter 3, The Monster and the Superhero. Now, immediately I would think that 11 is our superhero, the monster is obviously Vecna. I don't know, let's jump in and find out, but before we do, don't forget to throw a like or dislike if you do or do not like what you see. Comment down below, let me know why, subscribe if you have not yet. We do fun things here. Ring the bell to be notified when I upload new videos, and don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $5 a month, it's only $1.25 a week. It has all of my unedited reactions of everything that I do on YouTube in addition to more. And follow us on all social media. Dobby decided to go right in the litter box, like, as I was saying this. Really? So without further ado, this is Season 4, Episode 3 of Stranger Things, Chapter 3, The Monster and the Superhero. Ruth, Nevada. Ugh. Oh! Sam! Uh-oh, they know what's up.
No signs of any struggle. Tell us where she is. Or we can do this the hard way.
Sam, do something.
I don't think there's much you can do. Chapter 3, The Monster and the Superhero. That was assault. Is she gonna get arrested?
Could have been so much worse.
So much worse. I mean, the grand scheme of things.
Kids like risotto?
I love risotto.
It's a small world.
So I thought, hey, you know what?
They're like, we don't believe that, but we don't care right now.
So sweet of you.
Alaska? Crazy, right?
That's where they're based. Joan and Brian Botanica.
The Botanicers?
Jonathan, what is wrong with you?
I think I know what's wrong with them.
It's one of those vicious skate attacks.
One of those vicious.
She looked like she's gonna be fine. She's totally fine.
She didn't look fine.
This risotto is smacking, dude.
Still have no idea who he is.
Oh, those are what stick into him.
Get him to admit his crime. Yeah, a little friendly neighborhood chat. I want to help.
I don't think he really does. I think he kind of wants to go tip off his friends if they find him. Because he wouldn't do that.
How do you prefer?
Bad news first, always.
Of course.
Bad news. They're pretty convinced you killed Chrissy.
Like 100%.
We need to find Vecna, kill him, and prove your innocence.
That's all, Dustin? That's all.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it.
I really feel like we got this.
Yeah, see, we usually rely on this girl who has superpowers, but,
Tarp.
It's an ambulance. Oh, to the kid.
There was nobody there. And I already told this to Officer Daniels.
Victor's locked away tight, hon. You don't need to worry about him, all right? Now, Miss Wheeler.
Oh, she's like my friends. Safety. Eggos! Oh, I specifically bought Eggos for this, and I keep forgetting to make one.
I am different.
Oh.
I do not belong. You think I'm a monster too?
What?
Yesterday.
You're a superhero.
Alright. So the superhero and the monster was Elle. Ewoks!
You Jane Hopper?
Trust me, I promise, okay? I'm gonna get you out, I promise.
Uh-oh. Well, this was bad timing. Smoking on a plane because it's the 80s.
Too much Nintendo, eat too much junk food, smoke some ganja, pound some beers, experiment sexually.
Like, this is really gonna save me if we crash.
Let's go get Hopper! Puppies! Nippy puppies. Is this the plan?
They're bringing you money to Alaska. Then you can hitch a ride with them back to your country. I get rich, and you're a free man.
This pilot you found, you sure you can trust him?
His name is Yuri Ismailov. He's a smuggler. When I talk to her, I can tell by voice that she's very pretty.
Oh, watch your mouth.
Hold up.
It looked really sketch.
Where do you want it?
Oh, he's like, I gotta hitch it and make it look real.
Now, whether or not he's doing the bidding of the Mind Flayer or just loves killing teens, we don't know.
All we know is that this
Thinking
is something
cap.
different.
should we maybe not be here?
There is something about this place.
Maybe there's a portal there?
I saw Chrissy leaving Miss Kelly's office. If you saw a monster, you wouldn't go to the police.
I don't think you want me driving your car.
Why?
I don't have a license.
Why don't you have a license?
I'm poor.
I can drive.
No, never again.
So creepy.
I said leave me alone.
He's reading everybody's minds and trying to find who's in the most pain. Uh-oh.
Patrick, your nose. Your nose is bleeding, dude.
You know these freaks, Sinclair? They know my sister.
Lucas, that's fucked up.
He's not here.
Ow.
Play those drums with a broken hand.
She was tormenting you for weeks upon weeks.
She got a grade 2 concussion. Did you know that?
Did you want to kill her?
Oh, God. She's like, yeah, I kind of did.
You want to see Jane? Find your mother.
Thank you.
Few more hours, almost there.
I just looked this up. It's a 16-hour flight about from the United States. Which doesn't look that bad. My standard's just that low. It didn't look that bad. Break his change. Break your leg. Oof. And soup. Oh gosh. How is he gonna run like that?
That means these murders predate 11 and the Upside Down by about 30 years?
Yeah.
You seem annoyed.
Yeah,
know
you
me
do
very
seem a
well.
little
I don't really
annoyed.
have a filter
Or
for
like
strong
weirded
master
out by
social
her.
cues.
There were like a lot of witnesses.
Are you implying that I still have a thing for Nance?
No, I'm not implying. I'm stating, and as it relates...
I was just trying to protect a friend. A friend, Henderson, okay? I'll punch you so hard in your face that your teeth will fall back out.
Oh, too far.
They're so cute. I love their friendship. Is she trying to look through her files or something?
I know you were seeing Chrissy.
Max, you know I can't talk about Chrissy or any other student.
House key? Oh, office key. Just gonna look through her paperwork. Oh, he's trying to warn him.
You found him? He's at a boathouse on Coal Mill Road. Don't worry, he's safe. You guys know he killed Chrissy, right? That's bullshit.
You're so behind, it's ridiculous, okay? Just meet us at the school. We'll explain later.
Oh, shit.
Claire!
I was looking for clues.
Clues? What, freshman think he's Sherlock Holmes or something?
I know where Eddie's hiding.
He might point them in the wrong direction. There's the government.
Hey, kiddo.
He's like, all right, I don't feel as crazy now.
Welcome to Alaska.
Oh, God. This is spring?
Welcome to Alaska.
There's barbed wire everywhere. Oh, that probably really fucking hurt. Oh, dear sweet Jesus. Oh, God, the crunching. Oh, the crunching. Stop the crunching. Fucking Christmas. Oh.
Why don't you just call Steve? I'm sure he'll come pick you up, and I mean, I'm not really in danger here.
Oh, she doesn't know that she's a lesbian. You're being a bitch because you think that they're hooking up.
You and Jonathan are still going strong because you guys are going to college together.
Robin came out to
I wanted
Steve,
make
but
sure
nobody else.
that you knew Platonic with a capital P. In case that's adding any tension between us.
Wasn't. Ah, Elvis, cloned by aliens.
You never know. Victor Creel claims vengeful demon.
Aha, that's very funny.
I'm not kidding. Get over here.
And that's the house.
Victor
That's the
allegedly
house
hired
that he's
priests.
in.
Victor believed he was spared as a punishment.
Yeah, well, that's pretty convenient for Victor.
Yeah, or super inconvenient.
It was Vecna. Fred was seeing Miss Kelly too.
Ooh.
Whatever you want, kiddo. It's on me.
Waffles, please.
Roller skate thing? No.
That's not why you're here.
No, it's about the
I saw
destruction of the world instead.
Something I've been dreading for some time. You have fought this evil before, and you've won.
Around the back!
They alone can't win this war. Not without you. You were the only one who might have a shot to hit this thing so hard it can't get back up. What if I
give him
told
back?
you there was a way to bring them back? Not just bring them back, but bring them back stronger than before. I believe you're the cure. And that's why if we're really gonna do this, I'm gonna ask that you leave with me now. Possibility this program fails. And if it does, you will never see your friends again.
Uh-oh. Headaches. That's why she keeps taking Tylenol. He's tapping into all the vulnerable people.
I'm betting the fate of the planet that you're one of the good ones. You say the word and I will take you right back home.
There's the clock. Oh shit, now she's seeing the clock. Oh god! Ooh, it scared the crap out of me. The guy who did the makeup and the eyes, or maybe not the makeup, I'm not sure, but the eyes for the Night King is the same person who did the eyes for Vecna. Alright, so there you have it, episode 3, chapter 3, The Monster and the Hero, and the Superhero, or the Superhero and the Monster. I don't freaking know. I'm so shaken right now. Those last few seconds, like, scared the shit out of me. That was another intense episode. We find out a lot more information. So from the very beginning of this season, we have seen that Max is popping Tylenol left and right. She's constantly taking Tylenol. She's lying to the psychiatrist about having these nightmares. We saw that she keeps having them. And she now realizes a pattern. She gets the files from, they said his name and I still forgot it, Ted? Who is also being seen by the therapist in addition to Christy's file, who is being seen by the therapist. And she realizes that they all have these things in common, these symptoms in common. And it is officially confirmed when she walks out into the hallway and she sees the clock and hears her name being said. Now, the clock seems to symbolize your final moments. We saw both of them saw the clock right before they died. So Max probably doesn't have that much time left, and as we saw in the trailer, she is floating above the grave, and they float when they're right about to get killed. So I'm very curious to see how our group gets out of this one. I'm not too sure how the hell they're going to do that, because they haven't really figured out any way to defeat him or how to prevent that from happening. But they've been occupied with other things. Hopper breaks his own ankle. Pretty much looks like he doesn't break it, but he gives his food to another guy that has one of the pickaxes to break the chain on his ankle so he can try to escape. My question is, how the hell is he going to escape with an ankle like that? Like, that was a significant injury. Like, there was skin moving when he was trying to pull it off. Ugh. But at least it successfully came off. And we have Joyce and Murray, after a very fun plane ride, finally landing in Alaska. 11 is arrested. She's thrown in juvenile hall. However, she's intercepted by the people that were working with Sam. So Sam kind of talks her into, listen, we won't win this unless you fight this, because you've fought it twice before and you've almost defeated it. We want you to hit it so hard as, in his words, doesn't stand back up or get back up. And she doesn't have her powers, but he tells her, oh, well, I can fix that for you. I've been kind of anticipating that something like this might happen, and I've been preparing, and I have a way to get your powers back. So I don't know what this entails, if she's going to be, like, injected with something, or I don't know. I don't know. We're going to have to see what he has in store. But all I know is 11's getting her powers back, and I'm going to love it. We're all going to love it. We're all going to love it so much, because not only is she getting them back, but they're going to be enhanced. They're going to be even more powerful than they originally were. So that will be very exciting to see. Mike and her have a conversation, and he's, they both of them didn't really treat the situation right from the beginning, but now they're trying to talk about it, or he is at least, and she's saying, you don't understand. And he's saying, yes, I do. I've been bullied before. I get it. And she's like, no, you've been bullied because people think that you're different. I'm being bullied because I am different. There's nobody else like me. I'm legitimately different than anybody else in this whole state, at least, you know? So she's like, you don't get it. I understand that you think you get it to a certain extent, but you're not the same as me. And I think this is where Mike finally realizes maybe why she was lying to him and what she has been going through and having to deal with the pressure of all of this. It helps him understand her a little more. And I think that she has been feeling so outcasted by all of these people that she's started to not only beat up herself, but kind of put Mike in the category of, well, if everybody else thinks I'm a loser, then I am a loser, and Mike must think I'm a loser too. And she kind of was looking too much into things like the card he gave her from Mike. You didn't say love, Mike. You never say love anymore. And he's like, of course I love you. But in her eyes, it's, no, you're like everybody else. You think I'm a monster. And so I think they kind of resolved that, maybe. But it was good that they at least had the conversation. I don't know where the hell Argyle went. Argyle just booked it. Like, once shit hit the fan and things started getting serious, Argyle just booked it. He left. He's like, I'm gonna go smoke a joint on my couch. You guys take care of this. And Jonathan is kind of sobering up, like, oh my gosh, something else is happening. Once again, here we go. And they're going to have to deal with that. I don't know if the people showing up at their house means that they were going to take them to where Ella's going or what, but we'll have to wait and see. We have a really interesting moment between Nancy and Robin, where Nancy is kind of ticking me off. I'm like, what the heck is she treating? I love Robin. Robin's one of my favorite characters. And I'm like, why is she treating Robin so shitty? And then it occurred to me, she doesn't know that Robin's a lesbian. She came out to Steve in the bathroom, and that was only after Steve confessed his love to her. And so she isn't really out to anybody else. So I'm thinking, and as she was thinking too, clearly, Nancy's getting jealous because she thinks that they're a thing. But as Robin points it out, aren't you happy with Jonathan? Aren't you going to the same college? And don't you have your lives planned out? And blah, 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 blah. So you should not be feeling that jealous if you have a boyfriend. But as we heard Jonathan say, I think it was in the last episode, he felt a little, it was in the last one, he felt a slight bit of relief when he thought that she would come with Mike, and he was disappointed that she didn't, but he felt slightly relieved that she didn't. And you don't feel like that when you love somebody and you haven't seen them in a really long time. You want to see them. You're not going to be like, oh, thank God they're not here still. So I see the demise of Jonathan and Nancy occurring in one of the next few episodes, if not by the end of the season. And I think that they're both going to be okay with that. And I see something with Steve definitely happening with Nancy, especially because we keep constantly see Steve hitting on all these girls. It's not working out. And I just don't know where else they would take that. Especially with the setup of where the way things are going with her and Jonathan. We get a really funny moment with Dusty and Steve in the car where Dusty kind of calls him out on that. And then Lucas, last but not least, Lucas. Oh, Lucas, sweetie, you are disappointing me. I was so on Lucas's side in the first episode, and I think that was the point that they were trying to kind of sway people to feel bad for Lucas, which I definitely did, but then kind of incorporate okay, well, now he's going to react because of this negativity. So Lucas feels kind of betrayed by his friends. I see a lot of mixed reviews, like, of people on the side of Lucas and not on the side of Lucas. I was on the side of Lucas because I feel like he was only trying to compromise in the first episode. Like, guys, I want to play D&D with you, but I also want to play basketball. I can't reschedule my game. You can reschedule that game. So can you compromise with me? And it would also really mean a lot to me if you were there anyway. So let's do the game tomorrow or another day, and then we could do this, and then, like, everybody will be happy. And they just didn't even consider that. They were just like, no, how dare you even ask that? It's the final day. Like, this is important. And yes, that is important, and I get that it's important to him, but my problem was Lucas was agreeing with that. He's like, yeah, I don't want to miss it. He's not saying, go do it without me, I give up, I stop, I want to stop doing D&D. He was saying, no, like, let's make this work so I could do both. And they didn't even care, and they left and got his sister and played the game, missed his whole game, and he sees them all coming out laughing and smiling, and so he kind of feels like left out and betrayed. And who does he turn to? His new friends, who aren't really his friends though, because let's be honest, the shit that they are doing is appalling, and the fact that he's going along with it is really concerning me. And so he tries to tip them off in Dusty's house because he sees these things escalating, right? He's like, okay, we're just gonna go question a bunch of people and see where it goes and see if we can find Eddie. And then they beat the crap out of the D&D kids in the band, and he's like, okay, wait. That's not going to happen to Dustin. Dustin's my friend, and I don't care if we're having hard times right now. I'm going to protect him. Warns him, leads them to what looked like the place that Eddie was, but I'm not sure if I missed something or if, like, maybe I missed something and they're hiding Eddie somewhere else, or maybe that's not the place that Eddie was at, but it just kind of looked like it because it was a creepy house in the woods. But regardless, he leads them there and then just freaking books it. He just runs as fast as he can. I'm assuming he's trying to get as quickly as he can to the school because he knows that that's where Max said they were going to be. It's just chaos. It's just mass chaos. But I am so happy to see Sam. Sam saves the day, hopefully, because he did say that there is a very big possibility that this won't work. But as Dustin says, never tell me the odds. Everyone throw a like or dislike if you do or do not like what you see. Comment down below. Let me know why. Subscribe if you have not yet. Wait, thanks for clicking the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. Don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. Follow us on all social media. But that is it. So long, everyone. Try to make someone smile today. You never know when you might need it next. Bye.